Hello friends, today we will talk about creating sheet metal parts. It can be boxes of different designs and of course robotics and robot cases. View some images of sheet metal enclosures and some of the features of these enclosures. In order to make a part, you need to have exact overall dimensions, width, length. In the image you can see examples of robot cases, and they are made of sheet metal. And such designs can be created in Fusion 360. To begin with, let's start with a sketch. To create a sketch, we do not focus on the exact dimensions, we look at the implementation of the creation of this project. We start with a sketch. Take a line and create a regular rectangle. In the next step, we create additional smaller rectangles and place them next to the main rectangle. As you can see, we have already created a sketch of our sheet metal part, which we will then extrude. But now we put down the size. We install the side two sides of 40 mm and set the dimensions for the longitudinal side so that the sides are equal. In the settings, we set aluminum to a thickness of 2 mm. We can bend the side pieces to get a body piece to work with. At the first stage, we do not indicate the holes, we focus on the conceptual features of this model. Look, we select all four parts in turn, and they bend 90 degrees. In this project, we also need to create drawings to understand the general procedure for creating a project. And now at this stage we have already fully created a 3D model. Now we can already switch to render mode. We save the part and give it a name so that we can share our model. We'll go into render mode and add some material colors and set up scene lighting and visual styles. Set the background to white for this. Set the RGB code to 255. This is white and soft light lighting. It does not give such a shadow. As you see now, the shadow will be just under the very detail. This is a feature of this render. Next, we just select some colors and materials for the external display. For example, we add a blue color to our panel. Also, please see what we get. Of course, within the framework of visual experiments, we simply choose any color that will be of interest to us. Look please. Before that, we put blue. Now we will choose a different color. This is already metallic. Let's see what we get. Some faces are shaded when rotated. Now we select the next material. Everyone can take any materials and colors for experiments in render mode. I would go with this metallic color option, but I don't like this top shading. It sometimes distorts the view, so I'll choose another color. Yes, of course, we again turn to the appearance section and look at other color options. For my model, I will choose a different color, as it seems to me that it is much better, and painted aluminum looks much better for robotic bodies that will be made of sheet metal. Now that we have the model completely created, we can create its drawings and technical illustrations, which we can transfer to the CNC machine for cutting and bending. We now go into drawing mode and create a technical illustration on our sheet. They are also located in the cloud, and we can share our project with colleagues. We are now rendering the first side view. We also set the view to opaque and change the scale, set 1 to 1. This is the actual size of the part, and our sheet allows us to do this. Next, we create projection views. Top view and front view, and of course an isometric view that illustrates the general 3D view of the model well. And now we can put down the dimensions. We take out the size of the height and the size of the width. We also make dimensions in the foreground. We put down the thickness of the metal and the width of the model, and it is not necessary to set the height here, as we indicated it on the first projection view. Let's set 2 dimensions in the top view, length and width. And at the end of the creation of our first project, we save everything and be sure to give names to all files. Today we have completely created a project, 3D sheet metal models, renders and drawings that we can exchange. Thank you all and see you soon. Bye bye.